T-Block Express. Let's get this prediction video out the way real quick. We got David Benavidez. I said David Benavidez just won his fight versus Golovkin. I was surprised. I thought I heard something about Golovkin. He didn't want. He was like, I don't know how I'm going to win this fight. Not realizing it's David's first fight up at that weight, so Golovkin should have had more confidence in himself, knowing that, you know, they're pretty much coming to my weight class. But Benavidez still came out with the victory, so shout out to David Benavidez, and hopefully he will be, you know, get more acclimated to the weight going forward. This prediction is actually for Tank Davis versus Frank Martin. And let's break it down real quick. Frank Martin is a power puncher, a boxer puncher. Very strong, heavy-handed for his weight class. He's bigger. He has a longer reach. Also, Tank has always been the one that doesn't really have the reach like that. But people get so close to Tank thinking that they can just overpower him and then end up getting caught. That's happened multiple times in multiple fights. Or Tank ends up getting close like he did against Leo Santa Cruz and then ends up cleaning house. So it's going to be funny how Frank is going to attack this fight. Is he going to stay on the outside and try to box? Because he can't really outbox Tank Davis. Tank, if you ever see him spar or see him fight, he sees everything coming. Everything. You know, it reminds me a lot of Floyd, who sees every single punch that's being thrown. And a lot of times he's either completely on offense or completely on defense. So Frank has to stay tall, stay to the outside of this fight, box, and throw them power shots when he can. I want to say the body so much, but it's also still going to be hard to hit on the head. Tank, on the other hand, a lot of times lets the fight come to him. He's a slow starter. He doesn't start out fast that much, but he's definitely a power puncher like a motherfucker. Tank has power beyond power. Also, his IQ is just light years beyond a lot of boxers out there. I mean, if you train under Floyd, you know, you're going to get something out of there. So that's definitely one thing that he took, which is the ring generalship. He knows where he's at all times, whether he's on the ropes or not. Frank has to make sure that he doesn't overcommit or become overzealous and think that he's just going to, like Ryan Garcia did. Ryan Garcia started feeling himself and thought that he was just going to dominate the way he did with Devin Haney and just use his power and destroy. Now realizing that Tank is aware at all times of where he's at, which is why he ended up catching Ryan Garcia, or Tank ended up catching Ryan Garcia the same way Tank caught Riley, which is they thought, this dude ain't never going to throw no punches, let me go in for the kill. Now realizing Tank's always ready at all times. So I think Frank, if he thinks that he's going, Frank is a smart dude though. He's probably not going to overcommit himself, which should make this a good fight. It should make it so that Tank has to open up his bag a little bit and go after Frank. That's what we want, you know? And Frank has had tough outings with lesser qualified opponents than Tank is. So if Frank gets into those type of predicaments, because I think the power is, if anything, probably even. If not, you could probably edge it a little bit more toward Tank, just a little bit. But the reach, the height advantage also goes to Frank. Who's faster? I think Tank is probably faster and quicker. There is a difference. Go look up the definitions. But I think Tank is going to win this fight by decision. I want to say knockout, but Frank is a very tough dude. He's also undefeated. Remember, when you go into a fight undefeated, you feel like you are the best. Nobody can beat you. So he does have that mentality inside him still, that I'm the best and I'm gonna upset the world, even if they consider me an underdog. Because you gotta remember, Floyd was an underdog plenty of times too, but Floyd felt like he was the best and then went out there to prove it. So we're gonna see if Frank can do the same thing. But I do got Tank winning by unanimous decision, majority decision, whatever you want to call it. I don't think he will knock out Frank here, but that doesn't mean that it ain't gonna be a battle for the ages. Let me know what you guys think. D Block, and I'm out this bitch.